In this tutorial, I will show you how you can give a name to a cell or a range of cells. So instead of using cell references like B5 or B5 column B9 in order to select a range, you can simply use the name you assign to it. So let me show you what I mean. Here, let's select the data below January. Now if you go to the name box, you can find the name B5, which is the name of the first cell in the selection. Now if we click inside the name box, type in January and hit the enter key, and we deselect by pressing on any empty cell in this worksheet. Now if we go back to the name box and click on this down arrow, we can find the January name. So let's click on it, and this will automatically select the data below January. We can repeat this process in order to practice more. So let's select the data here below February, go to the name box, click inside of it, and type in February. And let's hit the enter key. If we deselect by pressing on any empty cell and go back to the name box, click on this down arrow, we can find the name February. So let's click on it, and this will select automatically the data below February. Now of course there is an easier way to do this. So we select all the month names here and the data below them. We go to the formulas tab and to the defined names section, and we click on create from selection. So this will give us several options, and we will choose the first option, which is to create names from values in the top row, and the top row include the name of the months. And we click on OK. We deselect. If we go to the name box and click on this down arrow, you will find the names for March, April, May and June, and of course they are sorted in alphabetical order here. Now we created names. Let's see how to use them. So we can use them in formulas, for example. Now we select cell B11 and type in the equal sign and sum. We need to sum all the sales for the January month. So we open up the parenthesis and we can simply type January. And when we type January, you can see that Excel will auto-complete this name for us. So we can either continue typing January or simply press on the tab key to make Excel automatically type it for us. Now let's hit Ctrl Enter. We can do this also for February, but we will do it in another way. So we select now cell C11, and this is useful if for example you forgot the name of the cells. So we type in the equal sign, type sum, open up the parenthesis. Now if you forgot the name of this range, we can simply go to the formulas tab, to the defined names section, and click on use in formula, and this will open all the names for us, so we can choose February, for example. Now we hit Ctrl and Enter. Let's do it now in another way also for March. So we select cell D11, equal sign, sum, open up the parenthesis. Now we can use a shortcut to make or to save some time by pressing the F3 key on your keyboard. So press the F3 key and this will display all the names for us, and we can simply just double click on March or just click and then click on the OK button. Now we hit Ctrl Enter and this will display the result for us. Now there is a small problem when using named ranges, and this problem is that named ranges are treated as absolute references, and they will not change when using, for example, autofill or when copying and pasting. So if we move our mouse pointer here to the autofill handle and drag to the right, you can see that we will have the same value, which is the sum of sales for March. And this does not make any sense if we put the sum for March below April or May or June. And you can see here in the formula bar, if you click on any cell, you will always have the same formula, which is equal sum, and between the parentheses you will have March. However, although we have this disadvantage, there are several benefits from using named ranges. The benefits are that you do not need to go back and drag your cells in order to select them. You just type in the name of these cells. And also, when you add names, formulas will become more easier to understand, and especially when you share them with someone else.